right, good evening, wrestling fans. If you're a regular viewer, welcome aboard again. And if you're new, welcome to you. RWL Rage tonight in Glendale, Arizona. A good evening to you. We're glad you're here. My name's Don Hickson, and joining me will be Christy Ogilvie and RWL booking agent Myron Schimmelman. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight's card here in Glendale, it is going to be extremely wild.
It couldn't be anything else, Don. Good evening, everyone. How you doing tonight? I've been working with the Southwestern Regional Manager, Gene Berry, really nice guy. And we've put together a great 2 hours of RWL wrestling tonight.
Hi, y'all. Gene Berry seems like a cool dude, and I'll just bet you and him have cooked up some matches involving Mr. Delusional himself, old Too Short Popeye, haven't you?
That's for me to know and you to find out, Christy.
You two are so much fun put together. Our opening contest tonight, AJ Hawk of the Toxic Table, set to lock it up one-on-one against Mad Dog Mark Mckay. Let's take it to ringside and ring announcer Aria Mitchell.
Good evening, Glendale, and welcome to RWL Rage. Our first match, scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Representing the Toxic Table, from parts unknown, weight unknown, here is AJ Hawk.
We're starting off tonight with the rodeo clowns from the Toxic Table. Well, at least AJ Hawk anyway. Timo Bruno Sammartino.
And without Hamburglar Boston Connor, or their resident little person Ty Schmidt. AJ Hawk's getting bold tonight, I guess.
And this is said to be the first collision between AJ Hawk and Mad Dog Mark Mckay.
And as usual, nobody's holding out a whole lot of hope for AJ Hawk.
His opponent, along with Miss Morse X, from Ithaca, New York, weighing in at 205 pounds, here's Mad Dog Mark Mckay.
The enigmatic Miss Morse X leading Mad Dog Mark Mckay into battle again this week, this time one-on-one against AJ Hawk of the Toxic Table. And as you point out, Myron, Mad Dog Mark Mckay is heavily favored to win this matchup.
Which really isn't a big shot, Don. Against AJ Hawk or any of the members of the Toxic Table, I would heavily favor a 50-pound bag of garbage to win.
Myron, these are not wrestling matches you are signing the Toxic Table to. They are humiliation rituals.
Am I that transparent?
Just a little around the edges, babe. I don't see you doing a lot of these, well, slanted bookings. Don't you ever, worry you'll be accused of being partial? Maybe even just a little cruel.
Christy, I'm indispensable. I'm unfireable. I don't worry about that stuff.
Just the same, Myron, you have engineered a match here, which AJ Hawk is extremely unlikely to win. It would be a huge shock indeed.
So let these geniuses keep signing matches over and over again.
Well, there are only two possibilities. One, the Toxic Table aren't aggressively bright, and two, they're masochists and love punishment. All right, referee Walt Rothburn sounds the bell. The men come center ring. They lock it up, collar and elbow. AJ Hawk catching elbows from Mad Dog Mark Mckay. Mckay opens up with a right, a chop, a hard right, and a drop kick to the knee that takes AJ Hawk down to the canvas. Mckay flips him over, drives an elbow into the leg of AJ Hawk. Mckay with a hard right spins AJ Hawk around a rake up the back. Mad Dog Mark Mckay not being very polite about this one. A running clothesline takes AJ Hawk down to the mat again. Another stomp to the midsection from Mckay. Mckay returning to work on the leg of AJ Hawk with a heel hook stretch just about center ring. Mckay taking himself a little walk here. This is not good. AJ Hawk out there on the apron. Mckay charges a shoulder tackle, takes him out to the floor. And Mad Dog Mark Mckay struggling to get past Walt Rothburn to get at him. AJ Hawk makes his way back inside the ring, locks him up. A hard Irish whip to the ropes for AJ Hawk and an elbow that takes him down to the mat yet again. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. One, but only a one. Miss Morse X watching Mckay very intently. Mckay taken down with a clothesline by AJ Hawk. And here's a cover. One, and only a one. AJ Hawk starting to mount some offense here. Mad Dog Mckay rolls out to the floor. A.J. Hawk over the top rope with a crossbody. Possibly the most impressive offense we've seen so far from A.J. Hawk. Another clothesline that spins Mad Dog Mark Mckay around before he hits the floor. Two-handed choke lift and pitch towards the apron. Mckay rounded up again by A.J. Hawk. Rolled back inside the ring, and A.J. Hawk following in. Misses with the overhand right, and a shoulder tackle from Mckay takes him down to the mat again. Another stomp to the back. A driving knee right into the face of A.J. Hawk. Mad Dog Mark Mckay working the crowd here in Glendale. He's got some supporters. Mckay with knuckles to the temple of A.J. Hawk. A.J. Hawk in some considerable pain at the moment. Mckay drives a knee into the arm of A.J. Hawk. A fist drop from Mckay, followed up with a stomp right to the face and a stomp to the back of the head. A.J. Hawk laid out center ring. Mckay all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Here we go. Crossbody doesn't connect. A.J. Hawk follows up with a clothesline. And Mad Dog Mark Mckay paying for that mistake. A.J. Hawk with a short arm clothesline. Again spinning Mad Dog Mckay around before he hits the mat. Mckay takes another shoulder tackle as A.J. Hawk. Whoa! Did you see that beautiful headbutt? And another. A moonsault style headbutt. Not just one but two from A.J. Hawk. Hawk locks up Mckay, has him up in a front cradle and a beautiful scoop slam. Perfectly executed. Oh, look at this. A little bit of Karate Kid stuff here. Mckay sweeps the leg, takes A.J. Hawk down. He rolls out to the floor. Mckay takes himself up to the top turnbuckle and, whoa, fails to connect with the diving elbow. Might have just glanced A.J. Hawk. A.J. Hawk catching more knuckles to the side of the head from Mad Dog Mark Mckay. Mckay urging A.J. Hawk back to his feet so he can knock him down again. A rolling elbow across the back of A.J. Hawk. Mckay again driving a knee into the arm of A.J. Hawk as the referee Walt Rothburn continues to count. Look at this. A stunner from Mckay on A.J. Hawk. A.J. Hawk rounded up again by Mckay. And he nails him with a second stunner. Referee Walt Rothburn continues to count here as Mad Dog Mark Mckay starts putting the boots. A.J. Hawk, a leg drop across the arm. And A.J. Hawk definitely in huge trouble here. A.J. Hawk counters, gets a hold of Mckay, drives his head into the ring post. Mckay shoves him away, gets back up on his feet. Follows it up with a shoulder tackle. Mckay takes himself back inside the ring. The referee continuing to count, and we're getting dangerously close to the count of 20. And A.J. Hawk ain't moving. And that is it. This is a count-out win for Mckay.
At 5 minutes 15 seconds, referee Walter Rothburn has counted out A.J. Hawk. Your winner by count out, Mad Dog Mark Mckay.
Mad Dog Mark Mckay finding an express route out of this match, winning it by count out over A.J. Hawk. What a win for Mckay, and we'll be right back with more RWL Rage right after this.